So my California story of the week, I'm gonna read it from over here because I wrote it really well, I think. I worked for a Hollywood studio for 27 years, and 25 of those years I was in Burbank. The first 2 years, or a year and a half or so, I was in New York, and got moved. Our office got moved to Burbank because I don't like snow. Did I say that already? 15,000 times? So I worked for international theatrical distribution part of the studio, and I was one of the only assistants who really understood the video equipment that we had. And since we were international, we had video calls all the time with different offices around the world. I mean, like my boss dealt with the Asian offices and the Latin America towards the end that we were there. But, like Korea, Japan, India. I can't think of anything else in Asia right now. but I also set up calls for our London office. We had a big headquarters in London also. And they had offices in Paris and Germany and all over the place. Latin America, Brazil was really big. What else? Chile, Peru, all those places. We had offices everywhere. Panama, everywhere. Big studio. I think I might have mentioned it before, but you can probably guess from the... Well, maybe not, but that was one of our companies. That was not a studio, though. That was a TV channel. So, like I said, I was one of the only assistants who could work this video equipment. So I got asked to help people set up video calls a lot. So one day I get asked to go to set up a video call for the head of our marketing and theatrical distribution. They were co-presidents of our international theatrical. So I go to open the door of one of the smaller conference rooms in the executive area, and somebody turned around when that door opened, and my mouth must have been agape because he got up and said, "Hi, how are you?" He told me his name. What's your name? And I said, "Oh, hi, I'm Shelly. I'm here to set up a video call." He said, "Well, don't let me stop you." And after I set up the call, he asked me a few questions about what I did there. He was so nice. And I got out of there as quick as I could. It was Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Oh my gosh, my mom loves that story. But I was just like, ugh. And he's probably the biggest celebrity I ever actually met while I was there. I mean, I met other people and saw a billion people all the time, as I have told you. I guess I've interacted with so many people also, but I used to also work at premieres. I'll tell you one of those stories in a few weeks, probably. I never worked the parties, but I always worked before the premiere inside the theater. So, Anthony Hopkins, oh my gosh. He said to me when I came in, he goes, "Hi, I'm Tony." I'm like, "Hi, Tony." I did not say hi, Tony. I just was like, "I'm Shelly." Oh my gosh, that was just a crazy one. A crazy one for me, and it was just so, I wanted to keep it short because we were always told don't talk to the people unless they talk to you, and then, just keep it short. It was always crazy. I mean, I would see people. We had one assistant that almost got fired. She had to write a letter of apology to someone because she asked to take a picture with him, and he said yes. I mean, if he knew what had happened, I'm sure he would have been okay. Been like, "What are you doing? Why are you going to fire her? It's fine." That person is such a nice person. At least they seem that way. And I've not ever heard a bad story about that person either. Anyway, I'll talk about something else later. But so that's my story, California story of the week. Sir Anthony Hopkins. Oh my gosh, that was like, he's probably, like I said, he's probably the biggest celebrity that I ever said hello to. I mean, I didn't watch all his movies because Clarice, that movie just scared the bejesus out of me. And, there you go.